This is a tremendous natural resource. It is not causing harm to anyone when used in the proper way, and through thorough understanding and proper education of its potential benefits and its use, as well as its abuse potential and understanding potential pitfalls for certain populations. If we can understand this better, we can harness this as a natural resource and reinvigorate our own economy and actually generate jobs that are sustainable and built here in the US, and we can look to export this product to other countries as opposed to importing it and having to pay higher for that without any jobs. So 30 countries around the world are allowed to cultivate hemp for industrial purposes. We are not one of those. So that is quite disappointing, I would say. The difficulty is perceived to be defining the plant and authorities understanding that this plant is actually hemp and not being used for marijuana purposes. So the look and appeal is somewhat confusing to authorities, which is the current argument they're using. But I believe they look very different visually, and you can actually see the difference. And of course, you can analytically test to tell which ones have lots of THC potential and those that do not.
So in your opinion, your expert opinion, how close are we to proving that this is not marijuana?
I think we are very, very close. We definitely know in the lab. I think many other people around the world are very convinced of that point. And regulations are now moving in the right directions. Different states are doing that, and they're even talking about it federally in Congress, that we should be allowed to farm industrial hemp. And I know Kentucky is very, very interested in doing that right now.
Oh, very cool. Well, you know, the other question that I have, why are we fighting to grow it in here? What are the benefits? I know there's a million. Right. Try to explain to us.
Sure. I think there's a big economic benefit. I think that's most of what we're looking for. It's also exceptionally useful as a crop that you can put in a rotation because it puts nutrients back into the soil. It does not rob the soil of nutrients. And some plants do that, but you can put this one planted in the same area after that, and your ground kind of gets renewed for the next cycle of different plants that will go through there. Economically, we were founded as farmers. You know, cotton farming, and our country is built on the backbone of that and tobacco, I would say. So why are we not allowed to farm another plant that has hundreds of different uses that can be beneficial, from different textiles to fuels and also food and nutrition? So a variety of industrial uses can be derived from the plant. And if we can farm it and cultivate it here, we could then have better resources that were natural and sustainable for ourselves, as opposed to having to buy other countries' plants that were produced there. Because we love the products. Food products are exceptionally good. Textile, clothing, it lasts for a long time. I think we'd like to grow it here so we could process that and then have cheaper products made from the plant ourselves.